Hello there guys, and welcome back to the FIFA 21 Career Mode with PSG, and today we've got episode 23 of the Career Mode, and a big episode today. We're through into the next round of the Champions League, and we're playing both legs in today's episode. So straight off the bat here, you guys might have just seen it, we can see a news article here about Wilfried Zaha, and he's just not playing too good for Bayern at the moment. Obviously we sold Zaha to Bayern in January, I think for a fee just under 60 million, and the manager's basically saying that his confidence will come back at some point. So here is the league's headline to start things off in today's episode. We still have 9 games to play in the league, but you can see now we're on 70 points, we're 8 points now above Lyon in second place, and we're even further 13 points ahead of Monaco in third place. So here is then how the Champions League is shaping up. We are taking on Leipzig in today's episode. Like I mentioned, the first and second leg, both of them being played. You can see Real Madrid against Bayern as well, Dortmund against Leicester. That'd be interesting to see. Leicester surprised me in the last episode. They beat Atletico Madrid 3-0 over the 2 legs in the round of 16. We've also got Juventus taking on Liverpool. Coming up then in today's episode, we've got the 2 games in the Champions League, and they're the only games we're going to be playing in today's episode. So I hope you guys like the sound of that. We do have some games in the league as well, but no real teams that are going to test us for the title, I don't think. So we're going to simulate all them, but like I say, most importantly, we've got 2 games in the Champions League, which we're going to play both in today's episode. 2 big games. So you guys know the drill. If you enjoyed the video, please go down below and smash the like button. Hit above 100 likes, guys. That would be amazing. Not many episodes to go, so please continue showing your support for these videos. And also guys, the majority of you watching this video right now actually aren't subscribed to the channel. If you're one of them, go down below, hit the subscribe button, and also just press the little bell to be notified of when these videos go live onto YouTube. So let's get into some more guys' comments then from the previous episode. And the first one then coming from 24 Sai, saying, what do you think about PSG appointing Pochettino? And I think it's a big deal, you know, and I do think it is a good move for Pochettino, probably PSG as well. But one thing I do question is, will Mbappe and, well, I think Neymar will stay at PSG, just because I don't feel like he will go back to Barcelona. And he definitely won't go to Real Madrid. Maybe Bayern? I don't know. But I think Mbappe is the big question. But I have seen in the papers and in the news, for example, that the big aim at the moment is to get Mbappe and Neymar on new deals and some big contracts. So if they can get that pulled off, then I think Pochettino will see Champions League success. But if he doesn't manage to do that, and Mbappe and Neymar both leave the club, he's got a big challenge on his hands. So let's get into the second comment then for today's episode, which does come from Ishmam. I'm hoping I pronounced that right. I do apologise if I have not. But anyway, into his comment, which is, why is Milinkovic-Savic stuck at 90 though? It's been a couple of videos and he's been stuck at 90, not going up. And I don't actually know why. You can see there he's gone up by 2 overalls this season. And he can play centre mid, CDM and Cam. And the reason I point out that is because in the last couple of episodes, since we changed the formation, he has been playing at CDM. And he's still getting plenty of game time. You can see that at the bottom. You might not be able to see it actually because of the comment. But he's happy with his play time. Player performance, team performance, he's happy with all them. The other thing he's not happy with is his contract. And obviously, because we're ending this on 2 seasons, I'm not going to get into a new contract. But I don't know why he's not going up any higher. Maybe 90 is the limit, but I thought with, you know, dynamic player potential, there was no sort of limit. So I'm unsure why. He's getting plenty of game time, but just doesn't seem to be increasing. So into the third comment then for today's episode, which does come from Hamza, saying Joseph Scoblar holds the record for the most goals in a single season at 44 in the French division, in the French First Division in 1932 until the present day. Now, as you can see at the moment, Mbappe is on 31 in League One at the moment. Obviously, you guys would have seen it at the bottom. It does say Mbappe 44, but them stats are overall, so obviously all competitions, whereas just in League 1 alone, Mbappe is on 31 at the moment. He needs 13 to level the record, but he needs 14 goals to go ahead and beat the record and set a new one. I do reckon he could do it. There's 9 games left in League 1, and I reckon he could do it if he continues on the form he's in. So I went ahead then and simmed the first game for today's episode so we can get on and crack on in the Champions League quarterfinals. And you can see here we get the 2-1 win. Away from home, we've got plenty of rest time after this game, so I played our strongest starting 11. And Neymar, in fact, picking up 2 goals in that game, but vitally gives us the 3 points. So here you can see then, after that first game that we just won 2-1 against Nice, we're now 11 points ahead of Lyon, who are in second place. I'm going to start keeping an eye on this now, because obviously 11 points ahead, we could win this league pretty early if that gap does remain. So we just got one more sim to gain then before we do get into some Champions League action. I actually thought it was only 1 game to play, and to sim, sorry, before we do, but this game come up and we're against bottom of the table, so I've gone ahead and changed the side around quite a bit because the game against who's in our Leipzig, completely just forgot. But the game against Leipzig is only 3 days after, so I've rotated the team. Obviously, ideally, I won't have, you know, a number of players not playing in this game, but I've got to keep the team strong somehow. So we've got Moise Kean starting up front for us. Hopefully, we can bag a few goals in this game, but we are at home, so I'm confident we will come out with a win. Let's go ahead and quick sim it, and please, and it's a draw, a 3-3 draw. Dele Alli scoring twice in that game. Marquinhos grabbing himself a goal. Neymar coming on and Verratti coming on as well. Why did Verratti come on for Leon Bailey? I do not understand, but that's FIFA for you. And unfortunately, we only got the 3-3 draw. So as we do then, before we do go into these Champions League games, I had to look how the other team is doing in their respective league. And you can see here Leipzig are in 3rd place, pretty expected to be honest. Bundesliga, 17 wins this season on 58 points, so they're quite a way behind Dortmund and Bayern there. And quite close to Wolfsburg, who are on 51 points, so they're sort of trying to find themselves a middle ground there between Dortmund and also Wolfsburg, but not having a bad season overall. Here is then how we line up for the first game against Leipzig. You can see obviously we're away from home for the first leg, and it's crucial, you know, really crucial we get off to a good start in this. I don't want anything similar. Well, I didn't mind the Chelsea game, but the fact that in the second leg they come back, smash 2 goals in straight away, and we're at that point out of the Champions League. Luckily we came back in that game, but I don't want similar in this game. I want to go ahead, get the goals early, and make the second leg easy for us. That's why I chose the team I have, pretty much our strongest starting 11 right now. Let's get into this game and get the win. Here we go then, about to kick off in this first leg against Leipzig. And I've just noticed as well, whilst the players are warming up for the game, that Leipzig had to beat Manchester City in the round of 16 to get into these quarterfinals. Not a bad, victory there for them. And I think they beat them 2-1 over the 2 legs. So hoping in this game, like I say, I'm just hoping we put in a good performance. Like I said, the Chelsea game, I did enjoy them games, even though it was a 9-goal thriller over the 2 legs. I'm hoping for something similar because I did enjoy them. But then again, I'm hoping for an easy quarterfinals here. But here we go, Neymar. The shot on straight away, and a good save there from the goalkeeper. I wanted it to go across the goalkeeper, ideally, but we are going to get the corner here. Great through ball from Mbappe, but Neymar just seems to aim it straight at the goalkeeper pretty much. But here we go, corner, Neymar to take. Whips this one in. Kimpembe does run up for that one. Isn't going to get the header. Verratti now on the ball. And okay, he's going to try and hold it off, see if we can see any runs happening. Kimpembe is still in the box, maybe through. Mbappe, and okay, Manolas there with a great block. Also, one thing to note as well, we are taking on, I believe, I don't know if he is now actually, I know at one point he was, the Champions League top goal scorer. Okay, that's a decent cross. Didn't really find Mbappe though, but the Champions League top goal scorer in Martinez for Leipzig, but I think Mbappe is the top goal scorer now. And Neymar just lost that so easily. Oh, that's a great through ball. That's a great through ball. Gelson now. And okay, that was quite an easy save there for Navas. Bringing him out was the best decision. Kimpembe, oh, that's it. Puts a foot in, but doesn't able to actually win the ball. He does now, though. And here we go, Neres. Go on, Neres. Just use that pace. Mbappe make the run. Okay, Dembele is over the top. Oh, he's going to get an end of that as well. What a ball. Okay, the cross is in. And okay, yeah, the cross just lacked any sort of quality, really. Mbappe out wide once again for Dembele. He's, having a good game on this right-hand side. Dembele, roll it inside. That is great. Finesse. Oh, there we go. Find the back of the net. 34 minutes in. And Dembele is going to be the first goal scorer in this game. And I just knew he was going to have a good game in this one. You could just tell, obviously. And there we go. 1-0 in this game. I'm sure just in the defender. Fall over the goalkeeper as well. After that goal went in. But there you go. Space on the right-hand side. That's the problem. When you play free at the back, you leave space for players like Neymar and Dembele that we both got on the wings to run into. And Mbappe providing the assist for that one. But there we go. Balls rolls it in. I think he beats Manolas there with the ball roll and finds the back of the net. And there we go. 1-0. 35 minutes in. Oh, no way. No way. That was a poor pass. And he's through. And he scores. Marlon, about to say Martinez there, but Marlon scores 1-1 in this game. A poor pass from Marquinhos. I wanted it out to Bernat, but instead he tries to play it to Kimpembe. Leipzig, 3 players on obviously our 2 defenders, and then go ahead and score. And just take a look at this replay here. Like I say, such my mistake. I'm trying to play it out to Bernat there, and for some reason he just... I even held down X for quite a while as well. To put a lot of power on it. But instead, and hold R1 as well to emphasise that I wanted it further than Kimpembe. I wanted it to Bernat. But instead, he played it to Kimpembe, and there you go. Leipzig capitalised on it, and is now on 1 in this game. Marlon, the scorer. So we are going to make 2 changes in this game. Then Leon Bailey is going to come on, and also Dele Alli is going to come on. We need some fresh legs on them wings to hopefully help out in the attack. Dembele's been having a great game. Obviously the goal scorer for us. Okay, maybe something here. Maybe something here. Oh, Neymar's tucked down. Nothing done about it from the ref. But like I said, we need some fresh legs on. Dele Alli normally changes the game when he comes on for us. Oh, okay, that's a great ball. That is a great ball. Richie. Bernat trying to close him down. Oh, okay, he's done there. He's done. Marquinhos cleared that one. Okay, Savage. Now, I was going to bring Garner Gay on, but I don't want to go too defensive. I still want to go ahead and try and get the win here. Leon Bailey is onside. Knock that one forward. That is great. That is great. Just take the shot on Leon Bailey. Across the goal. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, Leon Bailey. Not a great start. Neymar looking for maybe the 1-2. Okay, didn't really run past the defenders that I wanted him to, but he's going to try and play the pass inside the shot. There we go. Leon Bailey does score, and he makes up for that horrific miss he just did. And there we go. We get the second goal of the game. 2-1 now to us. And Leon Bailey comes in clutch for us. And like I say, that miss he just did, I cannot believe it went that, that far and that wide. But I tried the 1-2. Neymar just eventually gets past the defender on his, well, tries to go past the defender. Doesn't, plays it back, gets it to Leon Bailey. And he absolutely smashes that one into the back of the net. And there we go, 2-1 in this game. And that was close. That was really close to hitting the post there. But it's not all over yet. I think only 76, 77 minutes played. Still plenty of time for Leipzig to get another goal. Oh, Leipzig with a ball over the top. Ricardo Pereira's there to stop it. And Marquinhos. Oh, okay, I'm not even going to try it. I was going to attempt the pass to... Oh, wow, okay. I'll just get that one cleared. I was going to say, I don't even want to try the pass to Bernat. Instead, try and clear it. And it still goes wrong. But here we go, Mbappe. Dele Alli now. And, okay, he's not really seen much of the ball since coming on. Okay, crossover. Oh, okay, we goes out for a corner. Anyway, I'll take that. I think Leon Bailey might have even been offside. So, another change. Neymar, Fabian. In fact, yeah, we'll do that. We'll do that sub. Because Neymar could do with getting the rest before the next game anyway. Fabian can come on. Neymar's had a good performance today for us. But here we go. Who's the free... Okay, Fabian's the corner taker. The header's in. And, okay, cleared from Manolas. Falls once again to Fabian. I don't think the cross is on. Verratti, Mbappe. Okay, Leon Bailey. Yeah, go on, Bailey. 3-1. Oh, I should have shot sooner. Instead, I took another touch. But it's going to be 3 minutes added on in this game. We should be able to see it out now and get the 2-1 win. Not as a good a win as I wanted. But a 2-1 win away from home. I'll take that to a team that just beat Man City. And, okay, maybe another chance. Bailey. Go on, send him through. Oh, Fabian's just not fast enough there. And there we go. There goes the full-time whistle in this game. PSG 2, Leipzig 1. And we get the win in this first leg. Here it is then. How the first lot of games went down in the quarterfinals. And as you can see, all the results 2-1. Us, Leipzig 2-1. Bayern, Real Madrid 2-1. Leicester, Dortmund 2-1. Liverpool, Juventus 2-1. Pretty odd. I've never seen that before in FIFA Career Mode. Never seen it. But either way, Bayern 2-1 up against Real Madrid. Leicester 2-1 up against Dortmund. And I got a feeling Leicester might make it all the way to the finals. I just got a feeling maybe one of them spook sort of seasons where a team that you don't expect it to make to the final, they end up doing. And I think Leicester might just be that team. And you can see Liverpool there getting a 2-1 win against Juventus. So we've got another game then in the league that has popped up before we get into the second leg against Leipzig. I've gone ahead and rotated the side the best I could, whilst trying to keep some quality in there, because we are away from home and, the team we're taking on are in 9th place. So it's not a game that we can take easily. We do have to go out there and try and get the win. So let's quick sim this. Come on, lads, get the win. Don't let me down. And they don't let me down. The 4-1 win. Dele Alli there missing a penalty. Keane scoring, which is nice to see. Savage scoring as well. Kimpembe coming on. Savage coming on as well. Fabian scoring and Dele Alli getting a goal as well. So we're into the press conference before the second leg against Leipzig here. And you can see the question, will you make your advantage count? Obviously, I'm hoping so. 2-1 up in the first game, which is great away from home. We're just going to make sure now at home that we do defend the lead and possibly add to it if we can. Because obviously what we do know from the previous game, well, the previous Champions League game against Chelsea, even though we was at home for that second leg, Chelsea still came and put 2 goals in the back of our net in the first half. So the same could happen here against Leipzig. So we're going to say we know Leipzig can be dangerous. Here we are then, the quarterfinals, second leg against Leipzig. All we have to do is go out there and pretty much just play for a 0-0, which I'm not going to do. Obviously, I want to go out there and score some goals in this game. But worst comes to worst, 0-0 will see us through into the semi-finals, where last season, that is where we got knocked out to Bayern. I can't remember the score now. They might have beat us 2-0 over the 2 legs. I can't really remember. But yeah, it wasn't a good experience for us. Hopefully this time, if we do get through to the semi-finals, we will obviously progress through into the final. The other change I've made to, well, the only 2 changes I've made compared to the team that played in the first leg is Leon Bailey is going to start in this one. And we've also got Garner Gay starting in that midfield instead of Savage. Not that Savage had a bad game, just I want to play a little bit more, well, not play a little bit more, but help a little bit more defensively. And Mbappe's through, and there we go, 1-0. 7 minutes in, a great run for Mbappe, and I clocked it early on. As soon as Neymar received the ball, Mbappe made the run. He was off, he went through the defenders, and that's a great ball. Timed perfectly there, and Neymar does get the assist, and you can see, as soon as Neymar gets it, well, sort of runs wide, sorry, I can see Mbappe make that run, and there we go, the pass, just perfect, and Mbappe, just all he has to do is just fire it home, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, and the goalkeeper couldn't get to that one. And there we go, 7 minutes in, and we're already 1-0 up in that game, which is brilliant for us, absolutely brilliant. Bailey, over the top ball, Mbappe is in behind once again, Mbappe's loving it this game, and there we go, once again, 2-0, 13 minutes in. What has happened with Leipzig this game? They didn't play too good at home, but away from home, they're definitely not playing too good. 2-0, 13 minutes in, Mbappe scoring both. And what did I say at the start of the episode? Really overtake the record, and oh yeah, we're in the Champions League. My mistake, I'm thinking it's overall goals. And in terms of the Champions League, I think he's on 13 or 14 goals now. And yeah, I just got completely mixed up there, thinking the record, the 44 goals, is overall not, you know, yeah, you guys get the gist. But either way, Mbappe, 13 goals in the Champions League this season. But actually though, with Mbappe, just thinking now, the last couple of games in the league, Moise Kean has actually started. Mbappe, I think Mbappe got subbed on once, but didn't score in that game. And then the other game, he just didn't get subbed on at all. And there's only a few games left, a player down injured. Who is it? Neymar, no way. What do? Do I take Neymar off? Do I keep him on? I'm going to try to keep him on to half time. And then take him off. I'm hoping he can get back on his feet. Last time we seen an injury, I think it was to... Who was it to? I can't remember who it was to. It might have been Verratti. It only ended up being a couple of days anyway, 5 days. But like I say, Mbappe hasn't played in the league in this episode. And there's only, I think, how many games left now? 9 games left. Still plenty of games, like, but he's going to get 14 goals in them 9 games to beat the record. Neymar can see Dembele. Okay, the pass wasn't great. Maybe because he's injured. Mbappe now. Okay, Mbappe to Neymar. Okay, Neymar can just get round. The shot is away, and there we go. 3-0, 28 minutes in. What has happened to RB Leipzig in this second leg? It was all to play for, literally. You know, we was only 2-1 up. Still another 90 minutes to play. And they've come here to France and just not played the best. Let's be honest here. Mbappe with the assist, and Neymar there with the goal. And Neymar, even though he's injured, you can tell he's injured because his passes just aren't living up to what they normally are. Just very short passes. But didn't stop his shooting ability there. Fires it home. 3-0 now. Half an hour in. Oh, here we go. Marlon running with the ball. Obviously the goal scorer in the last game. Out wide now. Okay, the pass back to him once again. And surely EA can sort out this situation here where the AI don't cross the ball. I know I mentioned it pretty much every episode. Okay, they're in. Okay, they're in here. Got to be careful. Okay, Nkunku. Kimpembe dealing with that one. Garner plays the pass out. But I'm sure EA can do an update where just literally... something as simple as AI cross the ball when in this area of the pitch. You know, surely they can do something like that with an update. Here we go, Neymar and Leon Bailey with a chance. And unfortunately, the defender, I think that was Mukiele actually, does the block there to stop the shot actually being on goal. So with Neymar being injured then, I don't want to make the injury any worse. Like I say, I'm hoping because he has continued playing after going down, that the injury will only be 5 or 7 days, or even 3, hopefully only 3. So I'm going to take him off. Going to bring Dele Alli on now. Like I say, I would bring Savic on, but I want to get Dele Alli some game time. Why not? Obviously, we only signed him this second season, and I think the rest of the team is fine. I might make some changes further on into the game. We're still 3-0 up. Give Moise Kean some game time. Maybe Kira some game time at either centre back or right back. But I think for now we'll just make the one change. Maybe a chance for Leon Bailey. Here we go. The pass down for Mbappe. See Dele Alli inside. Okay, the pass is to him. Go on, take the shot on. Oh, there we go. What a goal that is. 4-0 now. 54 minutes in against Leipzig. And I think it's safe to say we are through into the semi-finals of the Champions League. Be interested to see who we do face up against. I hope we don't face Bayern Munich. I really hope we don't face them. But here you can see Leon Bailey. Great assist. Great pass inside. And to be fair, I don't think we're going to see a replay once again. But where the pass actually went... I wanted it to Dele Alli, but in front of that defender there that goes sliding in. I wanted it in front of him, sort of almost like a through ball. But either way, we get the goal, so I'm not complaining. And there we go, 4-0 in this game. Leon Bailey, pass inside Mbappe. Going to try and keep hold of that, and he does. Out wide to Dembele. And here we go, back to Mbappe. Oh, okay, what a poor pass that is. But I think we're going to make the changes now that we wanted to make. So we're going to bring Moise Kean on for Mbappe. And we're going to bring... I don't really know. Oh, Kira. We're going to bring Kira on, wasn't we? Yeah, that was right. So Kimpembe can come off. Kira can come on. I'm going to play him at centre-back now. Obviously, you can play right-back, but get him some game time at centre-back. And I've got to admit, now we're 4-0 up, 6-1 over the 2 legs. I'm finding it pretty pointless in playing this game. I'm going to be brutally honest. You know, they're not going to come back. Surely they're not going to come back. Oh, here we go. The comeback might just be beginning for Leipzig. Marquinhos having to get back into position there. Bernat put a tackle in. Okay. What is going on? Bernat, just keep hold of that. There we go. Play the pass. Leon Bailey. The subs still haven't been made, by the way. The ball just hasn't gone out of play. Dele Alli now. Ball up there to Dembele inside. Dele Alli, keep making the run. Okay, that'll do. Okay. Ball over the top. Just wasn't great, was it? And the dire moments of the game now, Mbappe. Look, I don't know what's going on in this game because it's just weird. Like, they're not even tackling me. Yeah, nothing has changed. Okay, they've put a tackle in eventually. But there we go. There goes the full-time whistle in this game. PSG 4, RB Leipzig 0, 6-1 over the 2 legs. And yeah, that game against Leipzig, in my opinion, just wasn't enjoyable, just with how easy it was. And, you know, I wanted it to be easy. I did mention that, you know, I'm not going back on what I said, but the Chelsea game was so much more enjoyable. I felt like I was actually facing another team, whereas in that game, even though we're on ultimate difficulty and we've got the harder sliders, it just didn't feel like it at all. So here is then how the quarterfinals have ended, and here are the teams that are going through into the semi-finals. So you can obviously see us 6-1 over the 2 legs against Leipzig, Bayern 3-1 over the 2 legs, Leicester 4-2 against Dortmund. Very surprising, and Liverpool at 3-2 over Juventus. So I completely forgot as well, what changes will you make after the injury to Neymar? Now obviously I don't know how many days he's out for, even weeks possibly, but I completely forgot. So we're going to take a look at the emails after this. I'm going to say we've got a plan B. But the plan B is Savic at Cam. Yeah, Savic at Cam can definitely work. And then Garner, Gay and Verratti at CDM. Yeah, that could definitely work. But let's take a look at the email and see how many days or weeks he's going to be out for. So here we go then. Here is the email. You can see he's going to be out for up to 4 weeks, which isn't great. A sprained knee injury. So I've just been working out then, guys. The next episode might be a pretty special episode in terms of League One. So as you can see, we're 11 points now ahead of Lyon in second place. Obviously there they are on 66 points. But the most amount of points Lyon can get is 84. So, you know, as long as we beat 84 points, obviously we'll go on and pick up the League One title. But let's say Lyon lose their next game, then the most amount of points they can get is 81. Let's say they lose two games, the most amount of points they can get is 78. So, pretty much next episode, we could be lifting this League One title. Who are they up against next? They're up against Nantes, I think that's how you pronounce it next. And they are currently, okay, 16th in the league. So expect Lyon to go ahead and get the win. But like I say, in next episode, if Lyon, just from now to next episode, lose 2 games, next episode we could be picking up the title. But obviously with that, that requires us to go out and win our games as well. And that's why I'm going to play our strongest starting 11. You can see Savic has come in for Neymar. Bailey, actually I'm going to take off and bring Neres on. Just because of his overall, I think sim games just work based off overall level and not actual player's form. If that's how I believe it works. Anyway, but here we go, away from home. Let's quick sim it. Come on, guys, get the win. And it's a draw, for God's sake, man. Why do we have to drag this out longer than we need to, guys? Kean coming on from Mbappe. Why? Mbappe couldn't be having that bad of a game, surely, Mbappe. And he's having a 6.8. Let's be honest, won't having his worst game. Neres should have definitely come off 5.8. And Kean come on and 6.1 rating. So it just proves that Mbappe should have stayed on the pitch, and the only goal scorer was Dembele for us. So I'm about to reveal to you guys then who we're taking on in the semi-finals of the Champions League. This will take place in next episode, so you guys are about to see. I'm going to be taking on Liverpool, and then Bayern are taking on Leicester City in their semi-final match. And you know what? I'm just happy we're not taking on Bayern. Liverpool's still a tough side, do not get me wrong whatsoever. But just the thought, you know, then to be fair, if we beat Liverpool, we could be facing Bayern in the final. And okay, I've just got nightmares of that Bayern game from last season and how they knocked us out in the semi-finals. But yeah, big game for Leicester City. You know, if they go through and beat Bayern, that'll be massive. So I wasn't sure then we was going to fit this in today's episode, but it looks like we're going to. Obviously, we've already played the 2 games against Leipzig. So we're up next, we've got a French Cup. You can see Lyon there getting a 3-0 win in their first game. Obviously, we want to get through to the final. Last season, We got knocked out in the quarterfinals of this competition, but I'm not going to play the game. The team we're facing are currently in 9th place, I do believe. Just double check. And yeah, they're in 9th place on 49 points. So I'm going to go ahead and visual sim it. Well, I don't think it's called that in this FIFA. I'm so old in terms of like FIFA. It used to be called Visual Sim in FIFA 06 and FIFA 07, but just a normal sim match. We're going to go ahead and sim it. Neres at cam. I don't want that going on. I want Savic at cam. But like I said, I was going to play it. I was going to leave it till next episode, in fact. And in fact, actually, I'm going to put Fabian there at CDM. So let's go. Okay, why is the left back? Where's Bernat? Has Bernat got a red card? Okay, where is Bernat? And okay, Bernat is okay. He does have a red card. So let's play Alaba at left back there. But yeah, like I was just quickly mentioning, I need to finish off. I was going to leave it till next episode, but we've got 2 big games in the league which we need to play. I was going to sim one of them, but we need to play it. And then we've also got the first leg against Liverpool. So let's visual sim this. Let's hopefully get through into the final. And I've changed my things, so they're now square, and the opposition is yellow. Just makes it a little bit easier for you guys to understand, and also me as well. Okay, Angus here got themselves a corner, crosses in, and they go 1-0 up. Traore has scored the first goal for them. The left side is centre back, and I can't believe it. 1-0 down, literally less than 10 minutes in. What is going on, guys? What is up with this team all of a sudden? In games that we sim, this team just cannot perform whatsoever. No way, they're not going to score again, are they? Surely. Oh, thank God, someone sorted that out in defence. But here we go now. Maybe a chance on the counter-attack. Savic up there to... okay, who's on the left? Leon Bailey. I got confused with the numbers there, but the attack broke down once again. I'm tempted to change it to ultra-attacking, you know, because I know we've got the quality to go ultra-attacking. But at the moment, it looks like we're just sitting defensively, not really doing anything with it. No player is really having a good game. You can see 2 of their players on green ratings already. Okay, come on, just get some passes forward. That looks like they're playing on team press, you know, really pressing us at the moment. Go on, Mbappe, go on. There we go, Mbappe levels it up. 36 minutes in, and he does score in this game. And yeah, I think we're going to have to change it maybe at half-time if this doesn't improve. Maybe another chance here, and it is another chance. Leon Bailey scores 2-1, 41 minutes in. Now you can see the team is performing a lot better now. And literally within 10 minutes or so, we've scored 2 goals. You can see the stats so far: 2 shots and 2 goals. They've obviously had the 1 shot and 1 goal. And they're playing the same formation as us. But there we go, into half-time. Leon Bailey and Mbappe scoring our goals for us. And let's get into the second half now. I was going to make the changes and go ultra-attacking. But being 2-1 up, I don't want to rush anything and, you know, rash anything. And I just want to keep it as it is. And hopefully we can pull off the win. Well, that's a great ball out wide. Now they're into our box. No one's dealing with it. David Oliver went to it but didn't deal with it. Savic, okay, Mbappe. Look at Mbappe breaking through. Go on. 3-1. There it is. 3-1 in this game. And Mbappe scoring pretty much a goal that we score with him. Where he's just got that pace. I think he's got 99 sprint speed and 99 acceleration, you know, guys. So he's literally as a cheat. You know, if there was any sort of like cheat engine or any sort of, you know, codes, like you do on San Andreas and what have you, GTA, he would be it. Literally. Oh, okay, the cross in. Dembele there, just not there to get the end of it. But 3-1 up, 73 minutes gone. I might change Savic, but I don't really want to change the winning side. I want this side to just see out the win now. Here we go, then we should be able to see out this game now. Only 1 minute added on. The ball is going to be played out wide to Neres now. Can we get another goal? Doesn't matter if not. Cross inside. And there we go. The ref should be blowing for the full-time whistle, and it does. And there we go. The 3-1 win in that game. And that means we're through into the final. So here is the League One table then to end off today's episode. Unfortunately, that draw has dropped us down now to only 9 points ahead of Lee. And obviously 9 points is a big gap. But we're 11 points ahead. And unfortunately, we drew in that game. Like I say, in next episode, you can see we're facing off against Rennes next. And I do believe we take on Lyon as well. So if Lyon lose their next game, which they're against Lille, who are in 4th place, you know, not a bad side this season, only 4 points behind them, and then we do go ahead and beat Lyon, possibly that could be the title winning game. We'll have to see next episode. But don't forget to join us then in the next episode. As you guys know, we're taking on Liverpool in the semi-finals. We're going to be playing the first leg in the next episode. We're going to be such a big leg that the first one. It's always good to do well in the first one to make the second leg much easier for yourself. And also we'll see the result of Leicester taking on Bayern. So obviously not great news with Neymar being injured. But I want you guys to let me know down below in the comments who should take over Neymar's position in that centre attacking mid role. Should it be Savic? Should it be Dele Alli? Should it be Fabian maybe? Or even David Neres, who can play at cam? Let me know down below in the comments, and I'm sure to take a look, because Neymar is not going to be able to see out the rest of the season. So there we go then, guys. That has been it for today's episode. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. And like I say, don't forget to join us in the next episode, where we are going to be taking on Rennes and Lyon, both in the league, and also playing the first leg against Liverpool in the Champions League. So such a big episode. I hope we do play well in it. And if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like down below on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you are new. And I'll catch you guys in the next episode.